So if you have ever played a Batman Arkham game, you would know that one of the most common mechanics is pulling a vent covering out of a wall. And as badass as it looks to just rip a metal grate out of a wall effortlessly, I've always been curious about one thing: how ideal would that be in real life? Which is why I'm gonna rip one of these steel vent grates off of this wall that was poorly constructed. Now pause. Before we get ahead of ourselves, I need to set this thing up properly first. Now before we can even do this, we need to figure out how much force it would actually take to be able to pull this thing off. Quite literally. So when Batman walks up to one of these things, he'll just be tugging at it for a couple seconds before it comes loose. Now notice here, the things that are keeping these coverings in the walls are bolts. And not just any bolts, 3 to 5 inch bolts. And for some reason, everything is like super sized in these games. Like Batman's 6'2", so imagine the size these vents would all have to be for him to just comfortably crouch walk through. But anyway, after searching the internet for how much force it would take to pull a bolt of this caliber out of a wall, I decided to ask ChatGPT, and they gave me the answer. But I ain't reading all that, so just focus on this part. So to pull a 3-inch bolt out of concrete, the pullout strength would range anywhere from a few thousand to tens of thousands of pounds, depending on the embedment depth and the concrete strength. And for wood, a lag bolt might require several hundred to a few thousand pounds of force. So that means for literal concrete, it would take a few thousand to tens of thousands of pounds of force to just rip it out the wall. Clean. And only a 3-inch bolt, which seems insane because he will rip off multiple of these things in a night. And 2, I can only imagine that these are anchor bolts, which are more commonly used for concrete or brick-based structures. And once again, Manham City just takes it off. But if you're Deathstroke, you're probably gonna take it off like you got some black Air Force energy or something. So he gets a pass, I guess. So since ripping one of those things out the wall would be next to near virtually impossible for a normal person, correction, any person, I decided to do the next best thing and try wood, because at least with wood, that's a little bit slightly more possible than concrete. So after scavenging my house for 3-inch lag bolts that I can use, it was time to prep the grate and the wall. Now I think the most time consuming part of this entire thing was having to build this entire wall from scratch, and it took me like 2.5 hours. I probably would have finished sooner if I didn't get distracted by the fact that somebody's dog took a shit in my yard. But as I was attempting to drill holes into the grates, this wasp just started antagonizing the shit out of me. Oh shit. Plug, I'm just trying to make a video, bro. Oh, you know what? Any other place than here will actually suffice. So I just went to go do it outside. And 4 holes later, the grate is ready. But not the wall. So after some measurements, I mapped the grate to the wall, drilled those in, and this thing was officially secure.
Man, this thing's secure too, bro. About to be like Manham City, like.
Next on my list, I had to call up Plug. Now, Plug a little chill. Not only did I need his help filming this part, but I also needed his help to go jump the wasp. Fucking pussy, bro. Look at this fucking pussy, bro. You fucking That did not end well. So now let the games begin. So in an effort to be leveled with this grade, I decided to go look around my house for this table, and it actually works out pretty well. First, I gotta practice my crouch walking. Wait, come see, come see. Okay, I think that's good. All right, let's go. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Hey, yo, bro, come try this shit, bro.
Manham, I bro, it's not Manham.
God damn.
Wow, okay. You know, maybe I just wasn't trying hard enough.
Fucking lift himself up, bro.
You know, I think we might need a back claw, bro. No.
1 minute later.
No, I'm about to rip that shit out the wall, bro. I swear.
That shit not gonna work, man.
You know, like, just imagine that you're an actual hostage in this building, and then Arkham Batman can't even take the grate off properly. He's just sitting here doing this. I think you'd be dead. I need to see if I can kick that shit out the wall like Manham. And what's crazy about all this is, this isn't even concrete. That dude would be ripping that shit out of straight brick. Well, now I guess I have no other option but to use the back claw. When my shorty left me, I knew then and there the city needed some protecting. Ladies, if your man can't rip a grate out of concrete like Arkham Batman, you need to find yourself a new man, because how do you expect him to protect you if he can't rip a steel vent out of a concrete wall? Your man is weak. He needs a Bugatti. Bruce Wayne probably has 13 Bugattis. And how many does your boyfriend have? 0. Probably. All right, now go. Are you good? Just pretend I shot a back claw. How does he do it, bro? guys, man is like actually not human.
But if I wanted to become Manham City, I knew I'd really have to lock in now.
I think the new play would be like low-key just to like brute force the hell out of this thing.
And after tapping into my inner man, something happened.
Okay, like I don't know if it was the wood warping or what. Maybe I'm actually like Manham, but we got a little bit of the screw out. So I think I'm gonna just have to keep like tugging on this thing until it's like completely out. Yo! Guys, I think it's finally time to Manham the shit out of this thing. Now it's time to bend and rip that shit back like Batman from Manham. I am Manham City. Okay, guys, like, look at the absolute damage we did to this thing. With a 3-inch bolt too. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Not that I endorse it, but this method could low-key work in the hood. Or like any other high security place that has a vent grate blocking your path. Work smarter, not harder.